Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Lucy B here. Thank you guys. If you're new here, you are welcome. And if you've been coming here and you've been watching and you've been sharing, supporting your girl, thank you too much. Yes guys, today is another new day and today's heading is very interesting. Today's title is why there are so many intelligent, beautiful lady but still single. Yes guys. So I've got 15 reasons why there are so many educated women, beautiful, and yet they are single. Yes, number one guys, they don't have time. Yes, there is no time for relationship. I see it with my time, like I see, especially if like somebody who might be an experienced relationship before, and sometimes some of these ladies, they get inspired by the bad experience they had in their relationship. So because of that, they go back and they put all their energy to study so hard. So they go and study so hard and then they come back. When they come back, now they become very stable, they become very independent, and then they look at it like, there's no time. I don't have time for anything. Like for example, like for me, a relationship takes a lot of work. Like guy, for me, I don't know, maybe because of my age now, I find it so hard to go on dating. You meet this guy today, even like you've exchanged your numbers. Before even you reach home, he's already calling you. He's already asking you when he can see you, when he can meet you, when he can take you out. And yet you have so much in your mind. You have too much to do. You tell him, okay, I will think about it. Give me time. Let's talk about it later or tomorrow. You just reach home like this. It's like it was even like he's been watching you. You just open your door like this. The guy is calling. When can I see you again? When can we meet? When can I take you out? And then you start thinking of that thing of preparation. By the time you prepare to start going to wherever you're gonna meet, and then you sit there for maybe an hour or two or something, and then you come back. You just look at it. It's just too much work. Yes, so you don't have time. You feel like instead of wasting your time to go and for those dates, you better put those energy on other things. Yes, guys. So yeah, that's why many women who are busy or who are like who have this career or whatever, they find it so hard to get men because they don't have the time. Yes, guys. Number two, guys, these women, they choose to be single because, guys, it is just by choice. They choose to remain single. Yeah, simply because like they are already independent. They feel they are financially stable. They can have anything. They have control of their life. So they just choose to be single because they have everything and they don't want, they don't want problem. Yes. So it's just like a choice. They decide to be, it's just their choice to be single. After all, not everyone is supposed to get married. There are some people out there who are happy unmarried. Number three, guys, men want to be in control. Men don't want women who put like their career and their life above him and the household. They want women who can like be committed to like to him and his children. So if they find these women who like take career over his household, they don't like it. Yeah, it's true. It can be right there. Yes, because like if you're a career woman, make sure like do everything equally, because you cannot just neglect your housework or your children to, like some women, they leave children to the house help, everything, cooking for your man, even like looking after your children. You just put your career too much, and most men would not like that, and I agree with them. As a woman, you need to do all these things equally. Take your career as well, but also don't forget your housework, your household duty. Don't forget, because sometimes that's why you hear this story of like your house help has taken over your house. Yeah, you can't blame them, because simply sometimes you need to be home there, and sometimes your man need your food. Sometimes your children need to feel your presence. You need to be watching how your children are growing. You can't just get up and go to work, come and you don't know how your children are functioning. It's not good. So there, a woman who does that, who neglect his household and take their career over everything, I don't respect such women. Yes, I have no respect right there. I think men are right. Yes, so many men, they don't like such kind of women. That's why you find those kind of women are single, simply because of that. Some even don't even know how to cook. Yeah, so don't blame the men in this case. You have to blame yourself. However, house duty is not only for the woman though. You also, as a man, you need to also come in. You need to help, like say for example, like with homework, with the school activity, and sometimes also have time and cook. So when you have high standard people, like you're all educated, you all have to try and balance, because if you love me, you need to support me as well. You cannot leave all the work. I also go to work like you. You also go to work. So we all have to like chip in. Sometimes help like with the children, help with the cooking. So if you love me, we all have to do. Everybody has to be a balance. Yes, so I can say both party has to participate in this. Number four, guys, like your relationship is a distraction. Some women, they find this relationship is a distraction to them. Yeah, instead of wasting time, instead of doing other things, you're there. Relationship comes with a lot of problem with it. Yeah, so they find that is a distraction to them. The fifth reason, guys, why most most of these beautiful, educated women are single is because some men find these women are problematic. How should I say? Problematic. They have problematic. Yeah, they bring a lot of problem to them. Because this kind of women, they know what they are worth, and as such they set high standards. So, and this kind of women also, they can challenge these men, they can talk back at them, because they have this confidence. They are not like these other women, when they marry these men who are more educated, they can that control them, do anything to them, say anything, and they can't say anything because they feel like the men that they know everything. But these women, because they're educated, they have this confidence. They know they can challenge the man, and men don't like that. Men want to be in control. So that's why this kind of women, some men just decide not to they don't want to associate themselves with this kind of women. Reason number 6 why these beautiful educated women are single is because of the high market. Their market is so high, guy. Yes, because they are pretty, they have this certain standard. Yes, many men would want them. They would admire them. And also, to make it worse, there are so many dating app these days. There are so many. So you find maybe some of them they've registered there, and then today you meet this guy, she go and date him. She thinks the date went well, but then before even she reach home, because of that, that beauty and maybe whatever they have put in their profile attract many others. So they will be getting many notifications, and because of that, they get confused because maybe some of these notifications are even of their standard. Maybe this guy is educated, he has everything she's looking for. Then she get confused. She start trying to date this, that, and that. Then in the end, they get confused. They don't know which one to go for, so they get confused. Number 7, guys, this lady, they see relationship as a headache. It's a big headache because some of them maybe they have experienced bad relationship before, and now they have come this far, they have gone, they have studied, they are settled maybe, and then they see relationship. Sometimes you start 1 to 3 months, you're very happy, you're enjoying it. Then after 6 months, problems start. 1 year, there's problem. The second, the third year, maybe they see relationship is a problem. I'm now settled, I'm happy, I have everything. I mean, why should I go back there again? So they just decide to stay single. Yes, guy. Number 8, some men are too scared to approach such lady. They look at them, and then they look at themselves, they devalue themselves, and then maybe they have fear of rejection, maybe they've had bad kind of experience of rejection, so they fear to approach such kind of ladies. Number 9, guys, lack of communication. This one is a big one. Some men, they can't even communicate well, and some even can't all even constructive conversation, and others even when they're texting, because some of these ladies are educated, and maybe you meet somebody who is not educated or has not even gone to college, but maybe they have the money to develop themselves, and the money to they have that high standard. It's not only through education, but then sometimes when it comes to texting, their text is you can't even understand. I experienced this one. For example, I happened to be in my sweetheart tracked me down, and then sometime back I started communicating with him, and then I remember when we were young, when those days that we didn't have phone like now, so your boyfriend would write to you. But also those days it was I think I learned later that some of them would go and copy some of the sweet words in the Bible. Others, their friend would help them write for them, that kind of stuff. And my boyfriend used to write for me sweet letters, sweet with proper English. But this time when he come back and we started communicating again, when he texts to me, some of the thing I don't understand. Every time he texts me, I'm like, I don't understand, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, and then sometimes I just tell him, please can you maybe voice record, because the handwriting I will not understand, because for him it didn't go far. So I'm like, yeah, so that kind of thing put you off. If say for example you've just met this guy, but for me I'm just giving an example of mine, but mine is in the past, not we are back in relationship or something, but he just decided to look for me, even though maybe could be interested, but he's a married guy now, so I can't go back there. So yeah, so that kind of thing. So communication is the problem. If a man can't communicate well, if you can't talk sense, that one alone also put these ladies, because they have high standard. Remember, they know a lot. So when such kind of thing just put them off. Yes, guy, it put them off. So guy, come on, please, if you're new here, please subscribe, my friend, subscribe so that you get some of this that every time, and please click the notification button so that that you don't meet. Here I talk about, I motivate women, I motivate others, I promote health, I talk about environment. It's just, I talk about experience. Mine is just about to make the world a better place. So anything that will make the world a better place, I talk it here. You'll find it here. So please subscribe now. What are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, share to your social media, okay? And if you've done that, please, thank you. If you've subscribed, please can you write down here and say you've subscribed? Yeah, write down and say I have subscribed, and thanks already. Number 10, guys, bad experience. This one is a big one. You know, like some of these ladies, maybe they have been in a relationship before and maybe they were in a domestic abuse, you know, they were in a very bad relationship and now she has gone, she has read, she's settled, she has everything. I mean, what do you think will want her to go back there? She does not want problem. She's settled now. After all, what's she missing? Yes, she might miss love, but then to think of what she went through, she wouldn't like it. So anyway, like if you're that kind of lady, I advise you, please don't stay there, because you know at one time when you get older, you're gonna need somebody to talk to, somebody, you know, these children will grow up and leave you alone. So you need to seek help and please and try give a relationship a chance, because it doesn't mean if one man has done this, all the men are like that. I'm not a relationship advisor or something, but I just talk things here from my experience, something I've experienced or from my friend, from my relative. So something that I've seen, and you know, experience is the best teacher. So yeah, so if you have this kind of fear, please, you need to get counseling, you need to come out of it and give relationship a second chance. Yes. Number 11, girls, such kind of women, they need men with good shape, good standard and all that. And yet the one thing they forget that they themselves, they don't have good shape, because you know why? They are too busy. They don't have time to go for exercise, to look after themselves, and maybe even they are overweight or something. Yeah, because they don't. And yet men on the other side, they like women who look after themselves. And another thing, men also like fake ladies so much. Fake, you know, ladies with fake nail, you know, long nail, long hair, you know, like boob, fake lips, everything fake. That's what attract men. And these women, they are not into that. They don't do such kind of thing. Most of them are very good. Most of them are very respectful. They do just the right thing. They don't bother, like, and so because of that, men don't really take them seriously. They like this. They get attracted simply to these ladies who don't care, like the one who, like, you know, they try so hard, eyebrows, fake lips, fake everything. That's what attract men. Anyway, if you don't agree with me, please, guys, men or women, please leave your comment here. What do you say about all this? Please leave your comment here. I want to hear. Have you experienced such kind of thing? Do you believe in what I'm saying? If you don't believe, leave your comment here. Okay? Number 12, guys, this lady, they have important thing to do rather than worry about a relationship or getting married. Yeah, they see relationship as it's not important. That one, they put it later. Yeah, and yet they don't know that time is also going. But you know, that's their choice. You can't blame them. Everyone has their own choice. Yeah, so you have to make something that makes you happy. Yes. Number 13, guys, most of these women, they believe that there are no good men out there, but that is not true, ladies. Yes, there are men who are not good. There are so many men who are not good, but there are good men out there as well. So if this is the case, I disagree with you, because there are so many good men out there. It's only that you haven't met them. The only thing you have to start believing, and just you have to change your mindset and start believing, and you will find your good men. Trust me, ladies, there are very many good men out there. Yes, there are bad ones, yeah, but the bad ones, they are not for you. If you had one, that was a lesson. You know, sometimes God make us go through fire and then we come out through the water. So don't give up on love. Now, guys, before I talk about number 14, please, guys, if you haven't subscribe, like, share, and click the notification. If you've done that, thank you already. Okay, number 14, guys, some ladies, they leave it too late, and because of that, they become desperate and then start looking for men, just like looking for any man. And then in that case, men don't like hunters, because they still believe this tradition is still high that men are supposed to approach ladies. So like if you are now desperate and you're just looking for anything, I mean, that one put men off if you're acting desperate now. So yeah, those are another reason, because some of them, even will meet a man now, start pressuring him, I want children, I want you to marry me on. And maybe men are not like us women. We are so emotional, but men are not like that. So when you start like putting too much pressure on him, asking him to take you to your family, you know, like you want him to be with him all the time, like that one, if to men, it doesn't work like that. So yeah, desperation sometimes push the men away. And guys, last one, number 15, women, they believe that there are few educated men. There are not many educated men and even some research stated so, because like if you see, like I think I talked about this before, most these days women are really like they're taking education so seriously, but men are kind of relaxed. So because of that, many women, they find that there are few educated men, and some women, they just want the men of their standard. They don't want a man that they are gonna have to be explaining everything. They have to like be like their mother, or you teach them everything. And they want men who can, even though they earn, sometimes they want men who can earn higher than them, that kind of thing, because it's just a tradition. It's believed that a man is supposed to be the head of the house. So if a woman is really earning high, and I mean some women, they don't like that, at least if they can boss and like something equal, that's what women. So guys, those are the 15 reasons why these pretty beautiful educated, high educated women are single. Many people have asked me this, and I thought I should talk about it. So yeah, those are the 15 reasons. So if you like it, guys, subscribe, like, share. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for supporting me. If you are new, please stay, don't go, and come back again. And as for that, guys, I want to wish you a happy Sunday, and bye for now.